let's continue with the register page. And we npm run client, so it sends us to localhost 3000. And if we go to the register, we are gonna have the register with the icons. Enter your name, so we can put, I don't know, BMW. We can put in bmw.com, and we can create some password, and then we can confirm our password, and then we can submit. Okay, so that's not gonna do anything, but we have it there so far. So if we go again to the login, okay, so let's start like that. Never. If we go to the courses, it sends us to the dashboard. Register. Okay, we finished the register. Now we're gonna do the same thing but for the login. Okay, so okay, npm, yeah, it's fine. Now what we are gonna do is pretty much the same here, so we can just pretty much copy and paste. So copy, and we're gonna go into the login, and we can just paste it right here. And in here, login, so like that. Export the full login, and also we're gonna do the same here with the function, and it has to be login. So first it has to be first letter capital. Okay, so here, instead of using the library, the FA user, what we are gonna be using is gonna be the library FA sign in alt. Okay, so we're gonna have the FA sign in alt. Okay, we can save it like that, leave it there, and create an account. So we can put in okay, login into your account. Okay, so let me put it like that, save it, and let's see what, FA user. Okay, login into your account. We can save it like that. Yeah, that's fine. So here it says we are using the FA user, and they don't like that, so let's change it. Let me see where it was. FA user, so it has to be FA sign in alt, and instead of register, this has to be login. Okay, login into your account. Let me see. So we have the register, and now we have the login. As you can see, we have, this is the FA sign in alt. So this is the icon that we are using for the login, and here says enter your name, your email, your password, and confirm your password, which it doesn't make any sense. So why? Because in order to log in, so it means you already created an account, so you only need email and password. Okay, so we only need email and password, so we remove the password too, and we're gonna do the same thing from the div with the name. So the first div, we're gonna just take it out. This one is for the email and the password, and then we just take out this one. We can just save it like that, and let's see. So login, I'm doing it. Login, let me, what it was, login into your account. Okay, yeah, we have that so far. Let me see. So if we go into the courses, well, yeah, for the next video we need to do the dashboard, but for the time being we already did the register. Okay, enter your name, your email, password, confirm password. Now in the login into login into your account. That's fine. So let me see, login into your account. What else? Yeah, let me see. Let me me see. Yeah, so we can type in the email and also numbers and letters. Okay, so yeah, I'm typing numbers and letters here. That's fine. Okay, so we can just leave it like that. But before that, we are gonna need, let me see, we're gonna need a new terminal. Okay, so new terminal, and we need to be in the full. Yeah, this is the root, so we need to go into the package, the JSON of the root, which we have 3 scripts: the start, the server, and the client. So we are gonna add a new script. We can just save it for now, but here we are gonna we're gonna install a dev dependency, so we can open the front end and the back end at the same time. And to do that, we are gonna have to npm install. So npm install, let me see, what it was, npm install hyphen uppercase letter D, and we are gonna install concurrently. Okay, so concurrently. Okay, make sure that you install it in the root, not in the front end. And let me see what it was here. It installed it now. Maybe probably I type it. Let me see, npm install -d, and we install concurrently. So what is this? Full stack. Let me see something. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna delete this part from here, save it, do it again, npm install concurrently, and it should work now. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, so probably it was just I was just getting angry of the I did it. So let me close this one, close that one. So if we go into the package, the JSON of the root, you should see it right here in concurrently. Okay, yeah, we can close that one. Now, yeah, the error that was appearing is because here I was trying to pretty much have in the dev dependency. Okay, so here we need to have this new script. Okay, and we are gonna name it, just, you can name it whatever you want. So we are gonna name it concurrently, so colon, and let me see, we can just, no, yeah, like that, save it. Yeah, the script is gonna be named dev, then colon, okay, outside that colon, and then we're gonna open double quotes, we're gonna have the concurrently space, and we're gonna have let me see, a backslash. Okay, we're gonna pretty much open new double quotes. Okay, so here in this one we open it, and in this one, this is the closing one. Okay, so here we are open it again. Okay, so backslash, we open double quotes npm run server backslash, and we close the double quotes here. Now we're gonna have a space, and we're gonna do the same thing. So backslash, we're gonna open double quotes npm space run npm space client backslash, and we close the double quotes. And now if we go, let me see, so this one is still running, so the front end is still running, so but I'm gonna close it, and we can just pretty much, I'm just gonna delete both. So now I am in the root, so I'm gonna do npm run dev. Okay, so let me see what happens. So this time it should open the localhost 5000 and 3000. So yeah, the back end and the front end at the same time. Okay, so I have opened the Postman right here. So this is for the back end, and let me see if it's open localhost 3000. So let me see, login, that's fine. Register, okay, that's perfect as well. So courses, login, register, yeah, that's fine. The front end is working. And if we go into, let me see, localhost 5000 API/courses, we send it.